Sheraton Mall and waiting on Dave, and thought I would give you a quick live. Uh, as you know, some of you might know, some of you were preparing to be at the protest march tomorrow at 10. So the police service, they have denied us the permit. So we do not have a permit, and as you know, I believe in following the law. You will never see me out there like that. I'm sure there'll come a time when that will occur, but at the moment, that's not what we're doing. Yeah. So in Barbados, we require a permit in order to do our marches, and we applied as we would normally do within the right time, but we were contacted yesterday. I have not yet been given a full reason why, and so I'm waiting. I hope to get some reasons for you so that I can share with you on the program. We can assume that it might have to do with Car Festa. However, when I went to check on Car Festa's schedule, their parade is today, so I was actually asking the police to explain to me what exactly it is that is happening in town. But I have not gotten that explanation just yet. Okay, so we're waiting to see. I mean, you know, we always thank the police service for being there for us over the last 2 years. We've had our marches, and they have been very cooperative. We want to hail up Inspector Brewster, and so I'll be calling her back a little later just to get a full understanding of exactly what it is, and I'm sure they will explain to me what it is all about. Okay? And so we're going to be on tonight, God willing, at 7 o'clock. Now, a lot of you might, I'm losing my train of thought, might be, listen, we're not upset at all. What we know is that, we don't give up. All right? We don't give up. We do not give up. The fight is still there. We were going to talk about the Integrity in Public Life Bill that has not yet been made into law. So they could come up with all of these bills and these laws, but forget about that one that shines the light on them and keeps them in check. And I think Barbadians need to make up their mind to ask them those important questions about the integrity in public life. What about that bill? With all these bills they're talking about, and we can't hear about that. Not right, not right. And we're not going to let them get away with it, regardless of who it is. Regardless of who it is that is in power, they should not get away with that. Okay? They should not get away with it. They promised that is what they were going to do. They started it, I think, in their second term. I could be wrong. And it's still not done. It's 7 years. And it took them that 7 years, but they were ready to pass a cybercrime bill. You remember? And they're ready now to ask us to pass a police act, in a police act, for us to go and endanger ourselves. To endanger ourselves, helping the police and all kind of stupid laws. Yeah, they want to pass an immigration bill to bring people into the country that now will put a stress on all the social services. Of course, we love people coming into the country. I'm from Jamaica. The challenge that we have, we know that we don't have a hospital. We do not have a hospital. Say what you want. You go there, you might die. But yet they're bringing in more people. And then saying people can, they can vote. I have to check the number of months before I say anything on that. I have it in my computer, I just forgot. But we're going to talk about that tonight. We're going to talk about the Integrity in Public Life Bill that they need to enact into law. So that bill went from the lower house to upper house, and it's just sitting there. It is 7 years, Barbados, 7 years, and that needs to become law. It needs to be enacted into law, but they are stalling because they know that that is going to reveal a lot about them. That's one way to deal with the corruption. They were right in passing it in the lower house, and it went to the Senate. That's good, but they know that they're just doing gimmicks. Again, it's a front, it's a farce. They don't really want any true accountability and transparency. They don't want any law for themselves, but they want to pass a law for us. And that's one of the reasons we were going out on the streets. And we're not going to let it go. We're not going to let it go. All right? And then there is the immigration bill, the police act. Imagine they're trying to pass 5 bills one time. Why? Why? Is it because there's supposed to be an election coming at the end of the year? Before the year ends, right? We're going to talk about that tonight. And I mean, Car Festa. There's supposed to be, this all this money spent. But tonight I've been getting a lot of calls on that, and I've been hearing that there's a grand market that people are paying between $800 to $1,000 for a space to sell in this hard time. Where they decide, you could come in and you could sell, you could purchase a space, and the people are supposed to purchase it for a week, and they're supposed to have gone into it since Thursday, and they've gotten about three emails with different times. Grand Market cannot be set up yet. Same Ministry of Culture, same NCF. What did we think? We thought we were going to get anything different? Did we think that something else was going to happen? So I am saying to us, folks, that listen, we've got to hold them accountable. And so that's why people message me and they tell me what is going on up there with the NCF. They're supposed to have a parade this afternoon. The parade is supposed to be at 3 o'clock. And at 1 o'clock is when they said, oh, the costumes are now finished. Okay, come and collect the costumes quickly for the children. They got the costumes and the sizes are all wrong. The prime minister's ass is not even ready, and they don't want, right? They don't want to be part. They don't want to dance. They don't want to be part of it anymore. That's the look now. That's what is being presented on Barbados because we know what the reason is. They don't know. They would not know. They would not know that we have an inept government, right? Parading to be so great. So all of these things, we are going to talk about on the show tonight. But I want you to send this around to anybody who think might have been coming to the march, or even if you didn't think, just pass it on, because the protest march is. Well, we don't have a permit. We can't say it's postponed because we could not determine. We can't say if it's going to be next week or the week after. We don't know. Because remember, each week we will have to write a new letter to the police. All right? So all we know at this time is that we're denied the permit. And I'm hoping to have a solid reason for you when we join tonight. Okay? Pass this around, please. Share this around to everybody that you meet. All right, God bless you. Bye bye.